Efficiency is the most important thing in Pokemon Go. We have so many tasks that take so much time, so being the most efficient and allowing the most amount of grind time will lead you to the most shinies, and this means being able to search your search bag efficiently. So today we're running through all the Pokemon Go search threads, the top ones you should be using in Pokemon Go. There's actually some in here that I didn't even know about until this video, so this is pretty cool. Okay, this is very simple. This is an actual Niantic Helpshift page that breaks down every single search thread you can do in Pokemon Go. We're gonna run through all these, and I'm gonna show you how to combine them, some of the best combined ones in my opinion. First off, combat CP power. Of course, you can go ahead and search CP any number and get an exact Pokemon. You can even make that a range, go from 300 to like 600 CP. Not sure why you would really do this. CP is kind of an arbitrary value, but still, I guess it's good for like PvP Pokemon looking for under 1500 CP. We also have distance. You can type distance and then a number to show you any Pokemon that were caught within that distance of where you're at. For example, type distance 1000, you're looking at anything caught within 1000 meters. And if you throw a minus after 1000, the opposite. You're actually gonna be getting Pokemon caught further than 1000 meters from where you're at. And you can even make this a range. We also have evolutionary family. Add a plus after any Pokemon's name. It'll show you all the evolutionary Pokemon from that family. You can even also add in the check mark of show evolved forms of Pokemon. That's another way to do this. And by the way, search threads sometimes might not work well if you have that selected. So if you're ever having trouble searching, make sure the show evolved or show evolved forms is checked off. Health points, you can go ahead and search HP and then arrange HP 150, or you can even do this arrange HP 100 to 200, etc., etc. Mega evolvable Pokemon, you can search Mega Evolve, show you all your Pokemon that are currently available to Mega Evolve, and Mega Level as well. Search Mega 1 to 3 will show you Pokemon from level 1 Mega, which is base level, all the way to the max level Mega. You can even search Mega Level 2 if you want to see all your high level Megas. For searching moves, you go ahead and throw at in front. For example, searching at Scratch will show you any Pokemon that knows Scratch, at Hydro Cannon, any Pokemon that knows Hydro Cannon, etc. for every move. You can even do at move types. If you search at Grass, you'll be finding any Pokemon that have Grass type moves, which can be good for raid attack. You can search your Pokemon's name, of course. That's on there. That's crazy. So if you want to search for Pikachu, type Pikachu. Nicknames as well, obviously also work. Pokedex number, if you type in 25, you'll get the 25th Pokemon, which is Pikachu of the Pokedex, which is really good if you don't want to go ahead and type Pokemon's name. It can condense a search thread a lot. Pokemon's type, you can go ahead and search Pokemon's type in the search bar if you'd like. Searching grass will show you any grass type Pokemon. You can search by regions: Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sono, Galar, Kalos. You can even search, what's the Scarlet region? Paldea. Special moves, at special will show you any Pokemon with legacy moves if you didn't know. So for example, at special, you'll find, Mewtwo with Shadow Ball, or, Hydro Cannon on any of the starters. Also, if you'd like to search specific types of move, for example, quick or charge attacks, you can search an at 1, at 2, or an at 3. At 1 will of course be your fast move. Your first charge move will be at 2, and at 3 will be the third. So for example, at 3 Ghost will show you any Pokemon with a third charge move of the Ghost typing. Very specific. Next up, Age, one of my favorite. Age 0 will show you any Pokemon caught within the last 24 hours. And of course, you can spread this. If you want to see Pokemon you caught a year ago, you can search Age 365, and you can obviously also make this a range. You also have Buddy level. If you want to search any of your best buddies, you can go ahead and search in Buddy 0 to 5, 5 being best buddy. You can also search Buddy 0. That's any Pokemon that you don't have any buddy history with, versus Buddy 5 is best buddies and anything in between. You can search Evolve if you want to search any Pokemon you have enough candy to evolve, which is cool. And you can search Evolve New if you want to search any Pokemon you can evolve that you don't have in your Pokedex. You can search Favorite, which will show you any of your favorited Pokemon. You can search Defender, which will show you any Pokemon that you currently have protecting a gym. You can search Item. I didn't know this. You can search Item, which will show you any Pokemon that you can evolve an item. Very interesting. You can also search Trade Evolve, which will show you any Pokemon that are eligible for candy-free reduced evolution costs. Obviously, it doesn't really show you the Pokemon, but as you can see here, like if I were to trade this Pumpkaboo, I could evolve it for completely free. You note though, it's not showing me like Machops and stuff. They have to be evolved already. At Weather will show you any Pokemon that are currently boosted by the current weather. It is currently windy weather, so dragons, flying, and psychic types will be appearing from there. And you can search year. If I search 2016, show me any Pokemon caught in 2016. I don't have any of those. Do I have any from 2020? Oh, you have to actually add year. Sorry. Year and then the year. So if I want to search 2016, do I have any of those? No. 2017? No. 2018? I got some 2018 Pokemon though. I got some 2018 Pokemon. Those Pokemon are great to go ahead and hold to go ahead and do the guaranteed lucky trades. If you want to watch that video, I'll link below on how to do that technique. Now, obviously you can search stars. So 0 star will show you any of your 0 star IV Pokemon. And of course that goes in reverse all the way up to 4 star. If you want to search any of your Hundo's perfect IV Pokemon, like this Dunsparce, which will make a good Dunsparce. You can also search specific IV. So if you want to search attack, I can go 1 attack. This will show me any Pokemon that has between 1 and 5 attack stats. So you'll see that attack is never jumping between 1 and 5. This is great for a search bar later. And of course you can do this with defense, HP, and you can combine it all. It's very, very very good they added this. Eggs only will show you any egg exclusive Pokemon or Pokemon that you can only get from eggs, which of course is baby Pokemon. Didn't know you could search this, but this is pretty cool. These Pokemon as well, by the way, will be cheaper to double move before you evolve them. So if you're planning on evolving any of these Pokemon, double move them before you evolve them. Searching hatch will show you any Pokemon you've gone ahead and hatched. Of course, you can go ahead and search all the basics, things like lucky Pokemon. You can search legendary Pokemon, ultra beasts, mythicals, purified Pokemon, shadow Pokemon, all those main different forms of Pokemon. You can search costume to search any Pokemon that have special costumes. If you want to search a tag for a certain Pokemon, for example, I have a mega tag. I can put the hashtag mega and it'll show me every Pokemon in my mega tag. Traded Pokemon will show you any Pokemon I've gone ahead and traded for. And that's about all the search threads. Now at the bottom here on the site, it does break down how to combine them. You can put an and between them if you want to say and, like a grass and evolve. It'll show you any grass type Pokemon that can evolve. You can also put an exclamation point in front of any search thread if you want to remove that type of Pokemon from the search thread. You can use a comma, you can use a colon or a semicolon if you want to go ahead and do multiple searches. For example, searching electric comma at weather will show you electric type Pokemon and Pokemon attack that's currently boosted by the weather. So okay, that is all the searches. Again, I'll link this below if you want to review them, but what are the best ones? What are my favorite ones to go ahead and use? Okay, first off, my favorite one that you guys have seen in the videos before is my clearing storage search thread. I'm going to put this right here. I'll try to put in the comments too, but it's pretty much exclamation point dot, because dot is what I put in front of all the Pokemon that I want to keep for PvP or raids. So that you can obviously change to maybe a tag you have for PvP Pokemon, all that stuff. But then, and not 4-star, and not shinies, and not legendaries, and not mythicals, and not ultra beasts, and not costumes, and not shadow Pokemon, and not purified Pokemon, and not traded Pokemon, and not, and there's a little circle there, that's my Nundos. That's what I use to mark my Nundos, but of course you could use that for any tags you have. Also throw in here and not costume. Now what I use this search thread for is pretty much just going to show me all the Pokemon I could potentially transfer in Pokemon Go. I've recently done a huge storage, so there's not much in here, but showing me all these extra Pokemon. They're not hundos, they're not legendaries, they're not shadows, they're not traded Pokemon, all that stuff that I kind of want to be more meticulous with, but all these Pokemon are potential transferable Pokemon. However, before I search this search thread, usually I'll use my PvP IV search thread, which is going to be 0 to 1 attack and 3 to 4 HP and 3 to 4 defense. This is going to show me all my PvP potential Pokemon. As you can see, their IVs are going to be low attack, high defense, high stamina. If you don't know why you want these types of IVs for PvP, I'll link below a video. That's a whole other topic, but this is a great way to quickly search those. Usually I'll mark these Pokemon with a dot in front, as you can see, so it actually gets removed from that search thread from the other one I did. There's also a way to go ahead and search your raid attacking Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and put this search thread on screen because it's a bit complicated, but it'll pretty much search your 4-star and high IV Pokemon you have. That could be potential raid attackers for a type, and you're obviously going to put a type in the front. For example, this is grass here. You can even use this search thread on screen here, which will show you only legendaries and mythicals version of this search thread, or even you can use this one to only search shadow Pokemon for raids. But for example here, now this will show me all grass Pokemon that could potentially be good attackers. Obviously, you need to know what the best Pokemon to power up are. I'll link below a video on that if you're curious about that. Next search thread, 1000 Stardust search thread, which will show you all the Pokemon that you can purify for 1000 Stardust. Go ahead and put this search thread on screen. I'm not going to go ahead and put it in right now, but use this. It's going to search all the shadow Pokemon that are 1000 stars to purify. So if you're looking to purify some cheap Pokemon for cheap dust, go ahead and use this. We also have this search thread right here, which will show you 12 candy to evolve Pokemon. These are Pokemon that are only 12 candies to evolve. So if you plan on doing a bunch of mass evolving for XP during a 2x evolve event or something like that, this search thread is the one to go. Now, one of my favorite search thread is the distance 100 minus. We talked about this one before, but this is going to show you all the Pokemon that if you look at their location of where they were actually hatched, they're usually far. For example, in the States, I'm from Canada, Montreal. Okay, a lot of Montreal. This Buzzwole, New York. These Pokemon are great because you can go ahead, not during this season, but during seasons when there's no guaranteed XL candy from trade them away and use them to go ahead and grind XL candies through trades. Obviously, you have the 4-star and shiny, which will show you all of your Shundos. I have 3 of them. This is shiny 100% IV Pokemon. And finally, I'll mention just like high IV Shadow Pokemon, Shadow and 4-star. You can even do Shadow and 3-star, showing you all your high IV Shadows. You can do this for legendaries as well. Combining all these search threads is very easy to whatever needs you might need, but very useful to know how to combine these. In my opinion, those are some of the top search threads I use on the daily, mainly like cleanup one, but let me know in the comments which ones you use and watch the video below. If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy that one as well. Hopefully that video broke down search threads for you guys. Look forward to seeing what search threads you guys use. Follow for tips. Peace.